umano sa paninirang puri ni Roque kay Trillanes. Nagugat ang reklamo sa isang video clip noong April 1, 2024. Nag-post si Roque sa kanyang verified Facebook account at official TikTok account hinggil sa di umano'y sikretong kasunduan ng dating senador sa China sa issue ng West Philippine Sea. And I quote, "Hoy Trillanes, excuse me, hindi nawala ng teritoryo ang Pilipinas ni isang inch noong panahon ni Presidente Duterte. At ipinaalaala ko sa kanya na nawalan tayo ng teritoryo ay noong panahon ni Pinoy, kung saan siya ang itinalaga bilang special envoy na walang permiso ng Senado noong mga panahon na yon dahil siya ang nakaupong senador." Matatandaang si dating Senador Trillanes ay nagsilbing bilang backdoor negotiator sa China noong Aquino administration noong 2012 Scarborough Shoal standoff. Dagdag pa nito, si dating Senate President Juan Ponce Enrile ay nagsiwalat ng mga impormasyon mula sa ambasador ng Pilipinas sa China na si Sonia Brady na inakusahan si Trillanes ng pag-bypass ng mga official diplomatic channels at pagkompromiso sa pambansang seguridad. Git pa ni Attorney Harry Roque, hanggang ngayon, napakatagal ng panahon na ang nakalipas, hindi pa rin isinapubliko ni Trillanes kung ano talaga ang naging kasunduan nila ng China. Basta ang alam ng lahat, matapos ng napakaraming pagmimiting niya, nawala ang Scarborough sa atin.
Scarborough problem, and I told you, who authorized you to make a backroom negotiation with the Chinese for the Scarborough?
Yes, and the
And you
president.
were telling me about treason. Remember?
Yes, and
that
the president
Secretary of Just a minute.
answered you directly that he authorized me. He told it in your face, Mr. President.
What? Yes, that's correct.
Oh, that's correct. Yes,
I accepted that because I
precisely.
did not know that you were authorized. But the fact is that I asked you, whom did you talk to in China?
I don't need to report to the Senate President, Mr. President.
You have a duty
I
to
am not,
report what you do
obliged.
as a senator to this chamber. And in fact, you have a duty to notify the office of the Senate President when you leave this country to go abroad.
But I did
And
not.
the only time that I have authorized you is one time. I do not know how many times you have been to China. My understanding is you have been to China talking to the Chinese government for 6 times already.
Yes. And I
And that
did
you
not.
have met them 15 or 16 times. For
Yes.
what reason, we do not know. Are you becoming a fifth columnist of the Chinese in this country?
The Senate President is not privy to the backroom channel talks, and I'm not obliged in any way to.
I think you have a duty to inform the people.
I'm not. I have already informed the people, but not the Senate President. I'm not obliged to report to the Senate President, and all this line of questioning is irrelevant again. And should this line of questioning continue, I will have to say that I will refuse to yield anymore the floor.
No, I'm asking you a question. You went to China, you asked the ambassador of the Philippines there, Madam Brady, for a meeting, and you said, do not take notes during our conversation. And you called the Secretary of Foreign Affairs a traitor. In fact, you told me that he committed treason.
Yes, it was an executive session, and we're not supposed to
And I
divulge
will
what's
read,
happening in
you
the.
want, I will read it to the record, your conversation with Brady
But it's
and his
supposed to be.
notes to the Department of Foreign
It's
Affairs.
supposed to be a confidential matter.
Yes, but there's nothing
So,
confidential.
even in the executive meeting, cabinet meeting, in the cabinet meeting in Malacanang, Mr. President, I will refuse to answer if that's
Because you
going to be the
cannot
line.
answer the
No,
questions I'm
because
going
it's
to ask
going
you
to
about
be
your
improper
meeting.
in this particular interpellation.
Because you cannot answer
I
the
can
questions
answer.
I'm going to
I
ask
can
you.
answer, but I won't be baited into that trap.
You met,
The point
met
here is,
Brady.
Mr. President, this is
Mr.
how it
President, may I request this gentleman
Mr. President,
to
in
be
that case,
admonished.
I will refuse to yield the floor anymore.
Well,
for,
in that case, I
any
will
intervention.
read
And,
into the record the notes that Mrs. Brady or Ambassador Brady wrote about your conversation with her in Beijing on August 12, 2012. You want me to
A
read
point
this?
of order, Mr. President.
You want me to read this?
A point of
What is
order.
the point of order?
The Senate President may reveal sensitive information pertaining to foreign relations and national security, and I believe it is out of order in
You
this
do not teach me what
session.
the parliamentary proceedings. I'm not answerable to anybody about
There is a
what
point
I
of
say
order,
in this
Mr.
hall.
President.
The Senate President may proceed.
All right, and I have here the white paper that you've been writing about the Secretary of Foreign Affairs. Well, 17th August 2012. He cannot take the hit. He's a coward. Senator Trillanes requested that no notes be taken. That's one. Two, what the Chinese want is to tone down the rhetoric. He met the night before
Mr. President.
with the senior Chinese
Point of order,
MFA
Mr. President.
officials.
Ibinasura po ng piskalya ang demanda ni Trillanes laban sa akin para sa cyber libel. Kung maalala niyo po, sa kasagsagan nung debate tungkol dun sa di umano secret agreement daw na pinasok ng Presidente Duterte na naging dahilan kung bakit mapayapa yung pagde-deliver natin ng pagkain at iba pang humanitarian assistance dyan sa Sierra Madre, sa Sierra Madre, no? Nagdemanda siya ng cyber libel dalang sinabi ko, "Oy, Trillanes, excuse me, hindi nawala ng teritoryong Pilipinas ni isang inch ng teritoryong Pilipinas nung panahon ni Presidente Duterte." At pinaalala ko sa kanya,
Dahil na sa lagi akpan si Manap.